So what do you guys think of this situation over here?
I think it's great. You know, this is not supposed to be a Trump event. It was a First Amendment event. Unfortunately, we were unable to get any Hillary people here. Not sure if they exist, but nevertheless, it was open to everybody, and the only people to show up were Trump supporters. So we're just trying to make America great again and exercise our First Amendment rights.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I brought the Trumpmobile.
I know.
But we need an Anmobile. We need an Anmobile. Where's Kevin's Anmobile?
Not quite.
I have a really good feeling about this. And a lot of people too. We can feel it in our bones. This is going to be a landslide victory.
Rick, what's this event about?
Freedom of speech. Represent Trump, you know. So keep everybody. It's just called freedom of speech. That's all I think it is, anyways.
We bring it in.
What do you guys think of this situation here?
I think he has as much right as anybody else. That's all I'm saying, because I don't trust the news media.
Do you have any opinion?
Freedom of speech. It's the best thing ever.
What do you think of this sign situation?
I'll tell you what, I think they're trying to apply commercial signage rules to this guy. It's a totally different animal here. This is First Amendment, somebody posting their beliefs on their lawn, their own property, and they should leave this guy alone. No doubt about it.
I think it's not right that you should allow the city in any manner whatsoever to stifle political free speech. You know, I think it's a constitutional issue, and I also think it's probably falls under the guise of maybe even equal protection.
Has he had these signs up for a long time?
That sign we put up in January, and then Ricky added more signs, yeah. And it was never an issue till I think maybe Trump's numbers started coming up. It's hard to say, you know.
Started early, right?
I was a former state committee woman for the 1st Essex District. I retired in March and figured I did it all. It's up to my grandkids now. It's a new generation. Let them take over. But I'm still involved to a degree.
I'm very excited to be here with our great Republican City Committee team, Ricky Early, Dodd Early, the whole family, and all of the enthusiastic supporters for Donald Trump for president. And I think the fact that Massachusetts is the bluest of bluest states, and you have this kind of enthusiasm and this kind of excitement, I think bodes very well for Donald Trump in November. I can imagine states where it isn't as blue as Massachusetts giving him a landslide victory. So it looks like the momentum is with him, and I think we're going to see him do well in the debates, and that's going to give, I believe, a victory for the Republicans in November. And as chairman of the Republican City Committee, I urge all Republicans to get out and vote and to show their support for the party.
So you're over here at this event. What do you think? What do you think about it?
I think it's awesome. It's a great show of support for the owner of the home, who obviously wants to vote for Trump. And some people have told him that the signs are so-called illegal. Where's his free speech? It's his private property. And I see more signs from other supporters all over different parts of the neighborhood, horrifically, like they're hanging down, they're falling and stuff like that. These signs are well maintained and taken care of. And, we want to show the support to the homeowner as well as Trump. The bottom line is, the country's going down the tubes fast. And it's as simple as far as voting goes, it's not politics the same, okay? Hillary has already allowed deaths in Benghazi, and that's the bottom line. It's true, it's a fact. She can hide any way she wants. So people want to say, like, well, what would Trump do? He has no proven record. He hasn't done it. He hasn't been allowed to yet. We know Hillary has already had an opportunity. She's been in power. And what did she do? She said, stand down, don't do anything, leave them there. And the end result, an ambassador that was there trying to help her, and as well as the the SEALs, all former military that were killed, and that's disgusting. It's unacceptable. When American soldiers call for help, you send it. It's one thing if it's not there, if it's too far away. It was there. Those 3 men were told to stand down. If they got there sooner, they could have helped a lot more. And again, it's as simple as that in my eyes. You don't leave Americans to die. You send in the troops. You send in the Marines. There was Marines not too far away, too. They never even got the word. Helicopters, they could have been in there in probably 10 minutes. It's, it's another Vietnam situation all over again. It's another friggin' Beirut, Lebanon situation over again where I was at. That's where I served. And we don't leave our men behind, period. And God bless the families of them. And it's just sad. And again, it's not politics as usual. And to be interviewed with the Senate hearings, and her response for that also was, what difference does it make now? Are you kidding me? I mean, who says that and gets away with it? What difference does it make now? You're talking about, again, Americans killed, tortured, probed with cattle probes and tortured, dragged through the streets. Disgusting. And we need to, strengthen our military and stop this nonsense. And stop this beating around the bush like Hillary does with everything else. Once she's for it, next she's against it. She says whatever she wants. At least Trump, God bless him, he loves this country, he cares about it. He's done businesses with hundreds of different people, black, white, blue, green, it doesn't matter. They want to try to get on the bandwagon and say he's racist, he's this, he's that. No, he's not. He's just an American that happens to be a great businessman and cares about this country. And it wouldn't be the first time somebody came in, not directly out of a political sense, and did good for this country. So that's really all I got to say. And other than, God help us if this Hillary were to get in. I mean, it just, the way she's trading already and giving secrets to Iran and whatnot. Come on, people, wake up. This is not fallacy. It's true. There's proof. There's been proof, and she's still yet to be charged because she's in the power crutch. And I don't know, everyone's afraid to touch her, but when Americans die and when national security is compromised, you got to finally take a stand. And this is it, It's do or die from here. If we don't get her and her cronies out of the offices, forget about building a wall. It's going to be a World War III. I don't know.
Okay, thanks.
Your name is?
My name's Hank. Hank Bambrick. Hank Bambrick. Bambrick. I'm originally from Winter Hill, Somerville, Mass.
Former Marine. Former.
No such thing. Combat Marine from Grenada and Beirut, Lebanon. Infantry, front line. And, God bless this country, and I'll do anything to save it and protect it.
It is not the same environment this year as 2 years ago. You have a very excited electorate, and it's a different voter coming out in 2016. It's the folks who play by the rules and do everything right, and bleach spit apparently isn't a problem, but too many signs is. So it's that voter. It's great. 2016 is really, for a lot of folks, it's our last hope to try to make sure the folks who play by the rules, do everything right, continue to get penalized, can't afford to pay for everyone else, get heard.
All right, thanks. Ian Warford, U.S. candidate for U.S. Congress.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.